So one of the types of software I'd like to develop is a system for participatory democracy. And that would be used in a community. Now, for now, my place is a benevolent dictatorship. It's going to have a set of social agreements that you have to agree to become a participant and potentially a resident. But I will eventually die, and I don't want anyone to replace me. I'm irreplaceable, baby. I think based on a whole bunch of values that are in place, all written, all very clear, to protect the community from outside influences and also protect ourselves from ourselves. We could have participatory democracies running different parts of the town with different lifestyles. That's fun. Yeah, baby. And so we have a base set of law and social agreements. And then above that, there will be decisions that have to get made. And I need software that allows for that, that creates that. That has space for discussion, where instead of just verbally talking with each other, we actually write up points of view for and against different ways of doing things in a particular space, and allow people to vote on it and make coherent decisions that last. That those discussions remain there so that we can then build upon that. We can become more intelligent in the way we do things. That's a piece of software I need to see, and I don't know of anything like it currently. Maybe it exists. If you know about it, let me know. But that kind of software could actually serve a lot of people. We could actually take control of our own societies, our own families. We could have it have an effect in businesses. You can even imagine, I'm not a big fan of corporations, but you can imagine stockholders being able to vote on what the business does. I don't know if that even exists, and that's totally an obvious need. If the business is actually owned and controlled by the stockholders in theory, then let's put the software in place to make that so it actually occurs. Now, stockholders are just people, so they're probably dumb too. But that would either, I don't know, that sounds kind of scary. Like, they might turn the business into something pretty evil. But they theoretically own it, so why aren't they in charge? Why isn't there a system that they can be in charge? And at that level, too, you could think about actual participatory democracy, where people could actually vote on all the laws and all the budget. And they could say, we want this and we don't want that. And my hope with that would be that most people would vote down any kind of specialized interests. They would vote down anything, most programs, because they don't actually want them. Because you'll notice when they have referendums and stuff, they don't have a referendum on whether you want a war or not. They're like, oh, well, you can vote whether you want to fund libraries. Well, most people like libraries and they're really cheap to run. So there's a whole bunch of governmental functions that would be massively popular that we really actually want. And then there's another 80% of government that doesn't serve most people. In fact, it hurts them. And so that shit would get voted the fuck down. We could get rid of most of government and actually have people running the government. Sounds scary because people are dumb, but the results might be absolutely fantastic. I mean, just as revolutionary as getting rid of kings, we could actually get rid of the government as a power structure that we have to serve under like slaves. And instead we would have actual civil servants and we would run the government. Now that's scary because we might do terrible things, I'm not sure. But I would love to see that experiment happen where the people were actually in charge. Would you like to see that? I hope so. I know it sounds scary, but I'm pretty sure it would work out okay. Because I really hope most people are kind of good. I'm not sure if that's the case at all. But I think that most people would vote against special interests. I think most people would vote against inefficient crap. I think most people would vote against wars against innocent people. Well, we'll see.